What is up, guys? 10-4s. I hope you guys can freaking hear me now. I don't know what the heck my internet is doing, but let's get some 10-4s going. Gosh, my internet looks fine on StreamYard. Okay.
Yeah, it looks crispy.
Unbelievable. Okay. My bad, guys. W's in chat, W's in chat, W's in chat. We're back. We're back. All right, let's dive into the brackets. All right, guys. Let me pull up what we got going on over here, what we're working with. Jovan, let me know if you can see.
Yeah, we're good.
Good. Very cool. Keep me updated with the comments because I'm looking at this bracket. All right.
Yeah.
Now, where were we? I guess we could start with the South since we're already here. We've got Bama. We've got San Diego State, Jovan. This should be a darn good game. I mean, Brandon Miller looked healthy enough in that last one. I guess that groin thing was not too big of a deal. We've got Bama laying 7.5, opened up a 7-point favorite. Now they're juiced 7.5. I'm assuming it's going to go to 8 pretty soon here. Do you think Bama rolls and destroys the Aztecs here and kills any sort of Mountain West momentum that they created?
Yeah, I kind of think they do, and it's tough because I want to back San Diego State. I like the way they're playing, and I certainly like what their defense is doing, but I don't think it's going to work here. I think Bama's going to be too physical for them, which is crazy talking about San Diego State's defense. But I mean, they're also going to control the tempo, which is not great. And that's how San Diego State is going to lose a lot of games. So I do think they kind of roll here. I hate to say it.
Okay. Yeah, I think they do as well. Does Bama have the easiest path to get to the finals? We'll have to decide that once we wrap up all 4 sections, and we can kind of go over that. But they definitely don't have the toughest path. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Especially looking at these, next two opponents. We've got Creighton. We've got Princeton. Yeah, Creighton's laying 10 points here. Jovan, I really want to take Princeton no matter what the line is. But their luck eventually is going to run out. And also, Creighton, man, they are finally looking like the Creighton team we all expected them to be. They're finally playing like it. How long can it last? I don't really know. But, man, right now they have a bunch of guys on that team, a bunch of dudes. Like the Kansas State coach would say, right? They've got plenty of dudes right now, and they're balling. Cap Brenner carried them the first game. We saw their guards step up in game 2. This Creighton team is legit. They could win the whole thing, but Princeton could be the team of destiny, Cinderella story, and maybe they continue their magic. So, Jovan, I don't know where your coins reside or where your head's at in this matchup. Are you looking to take Creighton laying 10, or are you trying to grab the Ivy League boys plus 10 here?
Kind of neutral because, to be honest with you, I lean Creighton. I just, in that same bracket, I don't want to take 2 almost double-digit favorites to cover those spreads. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. It kind of does feel to me like maybe don't overthink it spot. Maybe the Princeton luck kind of runs out, but it's a closer game and it kind of runs out with a down to the wire game, last possession type thing. But I'm struggling putting money on Princeton here, but I'll probably end up staying off it completely.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I want to bet all these games if possible, but the public's going to be on Princeton. The tickets will end up being on Princeton, I'm assuming, but we'll end up where those splits. We'll see where those splits end up. Right now, I mean, there's some fat bets already on Creighton. So
Yeah.
all right, we covered those. We covered Houston, Miami, Xavier, Texas. Let's go down to the bottom here. We talked about Arkansas, UConn, Gonzaga, UCLA. Not looking too hot here. This one for my Gonzaga future with that spread the way it's moving. But all right, let's talk about these 2 games here. The last one's yet to cover. FAU and Tennessee. Man, FAU, the Owls. Don't let them get hot, Jovan. Do you think they have a breathing chance? Do you think they have any sort of chance against Tennessee? They're getting 5.5 points. I thought it would be way fatter of a spread, I'll be honest with you, with Tennessee looking incredible recently. Their defense looking cracked. They just beat Duke, the hottest team coming into the tournament pretty much. Beat them by, 15 or 13. So this spread is short. I will say it's a tad short, and I want to back FAU right off the rip, but we also talked about Tennessee and gassed them up before the tournament, saying their odds were a little weird and that they're probably going to make a run too. So where does your head at in this game, the Owls versus the Volunteers?
I like Tennessee. I do.
Wow.
And I think the spread is a little short, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised to see it continue to tick back. I think it's sitting 5.5 now. If we see 4.5 by the time that game happens, I wouldn't be shocked. I'd still take Tennessee. Somebody said it in chat too. Like FAU's been good. I wouldn't say they've been as impressive as kind of you would expect out of a team who's made it this far. I know, yeah, they got to play Fairleigh Dickinson, but I don't know. Against a team like Tennessee who's going to clamp them defensively, it's going to be a test that they haven't seen before, especially considering their non-conference schedule, which was extremely weak, especially on the defensive side. So, I mean, really the only great defense they've played all year has been North Texas a couple of times where they didn't look great against. I think they won those games, but they struggled tempo-wise. I just don't see a world where Tennessee doesn't control this game from tip to finish.
Okay. Yeah, definitely on paper makes zero sense of how FAU is going to hang in this one, but who knows? Maybe they got some magic left in them. Definitely a short spread. Probably going to end up at 4.5. Yep, I agree. A little scared that you're liking Tennessee there. I'll be honest with you, but on paper they should hold FAU to 40 points here, 45 points.
Yeah,
50 points.
I want to see what that team total opens up at. I haven't looked at that yet.
Okay. Total's low. Total opened up at 133, down to 131.5 already. So that gives you a little bit of a insight onto what the team totals are probably going to be doing. They're going to be low and they're going to be going low, right?
Yeah.
That total is going down. Okay. So we went over the 8 games. All right, remaining. Jovan, we've got UCLA. They're a wagon. I guess. All right, we haven't talked about Kansas State, Michigan State. Yeah, we'll do that. But the only 1 seeds really left here are Houston and Bama. So they're probably going to have the easiest path. But let's wrap it up and talk about your Kansas State boys here first, Jovan. My goodness. Great call, having them get to the Sweet 16. They're sitting here pretty. Never in doubt last night against Kentucky. Took care of them. Blue blood does not matter. Now they're going to face Michigan State, who I personally think might be the best-looking team right now from what I've seen. Tom Izzo has his boys playing great. A.J. Hoggard looks good. We know Ty Walker's a dog, right? These guys are playing incredible, and I don't think anybody's going to really beat Michigan State this round, or maybe even the next couple rounds. This line opened up Michigan State +1. Now they're laying 2. Line has already moved and then some. It's already flipped and then some. Now the Spartans are laying 2 points here to Kansas State, the 3 seed. Jovan, are you getting worried about your Kansas State Wildcats yet?
Not particularly, because I don't know how you feel, because yes, it is a line flip, which I'm going with the other one of these with UCLA, but this one almost feels too obvious to me. And again, yes, I'm back Kansas State from the beginning of this tournament, and I'm going to continue to do it now, kind of roll through that path, but it feels very, very obvious to back Tom Izzo as a surprising favorite, I guess, to some, against a Kansas State team who still nobody really loves, and they're a popular fade, I guess, with Kentucky. For some reason everybody took their money line with Montana State, so it was interesting, and I don't think they're going to get too much love in this game itself. It's going to be a close game. I still like Kansas State. If that line continues to tick their way, I'm going to wait, and I'm going to take them at whatever number I get.
Okay. Well, I think we're on the opposite sides of every game so far. That's good. Let's see how that plays out. Probably good for you as of right now.
Could be.
All right. Well, now that we've gone over all these games, Jovan, let's talk about who we think has the easiest path to the finals. We got Bama up here as a 1 seed. They got to go through a Mountain West team. Should be easy. And then they're going to deal with, Creighton or Princeton. God forbid Princeton wins that game, and Bama will have the easiest path to the finals. Then you look over here, Houston. They got to go through Miami, who is no slouch. That's a tough game. And then they got to go through the winner of Xavier and Texas. If Xavier somehow comes out, wins that game, they might have the hottest offense and best-looking offense right now left in the tournament. That's going to be a scary matchup. And if Texas takes care of business like we think they will, then they got to go up against, a very solid Texas squad, too, for Houston. So I don't think that's the easiest matchup there ever either. Tennessee down here, they're not a 1 seed. They're a 4 seed, but they get FAU, who's a 9. And then they get the winner of Kansas State, Michigan. That doesn't seem too bad. And then over here, I guess UCLA would have the easiest go, but on the right side over here. But, man, they got to go through Zaga and then the winner of this game. 2 of the hottest teams in the tournament, potentially. So, GG's, good luck. I'd say Tennessee does have the easiest path to get to the frickin' championship as of right now. Would you say that's fair?
So are we talking about from, I guess, the beginning of the tournament or from now on?
From now.
I think there's
From
a
now.
big difference.
From now.
Yeah, from now on, I would definitely say Tennessee, but that's kind of withstanding that the team that I see on the bottom there, whoever comes out of that game, hopefully it's Kansas State. That's going to be extremely challenging, no matter who it is. I will say I kind of matchup wise trust Michigan State a little bit more in that matchup, but it's going to be a great game either way. I would say from the beginning, though, kind of like I was talking about, guess who had the easiest, in my mind, matchups? And it was Kansas State, which I love to see. Because really, I mean, other than Oscar Tshiebwe, nobody else in Kentucky was really a problem. They played terrible. They shot worse than I think TCU has shot all year for 30 minutes of that game.
Was it Reeves? Didn't Reeves shoot like frickin' 0 for 15 from 3 in that game?
I wasn't talking about Kentucky. I was talking about Kansas State. They were building.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
They were building communities in that first half. I don't know why
they were building YMCA's.
Yeah, they came out like they were the Warriors. I mean, they tried to shoot like the Warriors for 30 minutes of that game. Like, yeah, shout out Reeves for shooting like shit.
Oh, he hit one. Good.
Yeah, that certainly helped their cause in the little comeback there. I know they blew a couple leads, but yeah, Kansas State played terribly. Still beat a team where Tshiebwe had 20 boards, kind of as expected. And I mean, their defense was kind of impressive to me, and it has been a little bit this tournament, I would say. So that kind of gives me hope for Michigan State for that game. So shout out Kansas State. I will be very interested to see if it ends up being Tennessee, Kansas State, who comes out on top there, which I hope it is.
Okay. All right, my man. We're going to need another locker room vid from Kansas State before that game. That's for sure.
Yeah, we need it.
That might be the difference. That could put them over the edge. Love it. Gosh, Kansas State, man, out of nowhere. Good for them. Good for them this year. Good for their coach. Getting the respect, the credit he deserves. Noel might go off in the Garden. Sure. Yeah, he might. He's from here, right?
There you go.
Okay. And then what game do you think you're looking forward to the most out of these 8? I'd say the best game is probably Gonzaga UCLA.
Yeah,
right?
It's not even close to me. That's the rematch that I've been waiting to see. And I mean, somebody said it earlier, Timmy Hawkes is something that like we can dream of getting at this point in the Sweet 16, which is crazy. I mean, that matchup's going to be absolutely fantastic. I really wished UCLA was fully healthy with Clark so he got kind of the full experience of that matchup, but it's going to be great regardless. That's a rematch that's going to be awesome. But I mean, secondary to that, I think Texas Xavier is going to be a fantastic game too. Talk about those two teams. You're probably going to fill it up. I wouldn't be shocked to see quite a big amount of points in that game. Or I haven't seen the total, but pretty large. Yeah, 148, which is probably a little higher than I probably would have expected for those two teams. But I think that's
could be good for Xavier then. Honestly, if that total's high,
could be
probably a good sign for Xavier.
Yeah, it could be. But
if Texas wins that game, it's probably going to go under.
Yeah, they can score. Don't sleep.
A little bit.
But that's going to be a great game, though. A lot of those games.
Okay. Shout out Sully Boom. He's been incredible for Xavier this year. Absolutely incredible. Where'd he come in from? Freaking UTEP.
UTEP. Yeah, he sucked.
Sure. He was actually a Don. He was a Don lucky for 1 year.
Oh.
Yeah, he came in from UTEP. He's been unbelievable for Xavier this season. One of the best point guards in the country. He is. He is. And you might not have heard much about him this year.
Yeah, he's lucky Kunkel and Nunji were out of their minds yesterday. He's lucky because Sully Boom was horrendous.
Cold as ice.
Yeah.
Cold as ice. Well, that could be good. I like his chances of coming back for this next game. All right. UCLA Gonzaga isn't going to be close. Competitive game we all think it is going to be. Cool Canes Dude 29. Who do you got winning that game? Who's winning? Dead Larry Bird thinks the Hurricanes win outright. Yeah, I do too. I think they win that game and cover, so they probably lose by 20. I could not read a team worse than Miami. I couldn't. Krabs clean out Vegas. Nope, they got me pretty good. They hit me with the right hook. I'm still standing, still here breathing. I didn't hear no bell. But I went a little bit of a run one night. I think it was, Friday night? Hit the casinos, turned 2K into about 6. Made my way from Caesars over to the Bellagio. Made my way over to Aria, my home base, my favorite place to stay. By the time I got to Aria, had a couple too many beers, and I lost a couple racks there. So ended up only up, probably like 3K from the tables there, but had some hits early on in the week and with the first round bets. So still left Vegas probably down a little bit. Book It founder Trent finished down 18 units, leading the March Madness weekend. Sure. But yeah, that place is awesome, man. Stadium Swim, good spot. Shout out them for hosting us there. That was awesome. Yeah, Alec, I'll never tap out, bro. You know that.
Never.
You know that.
Never.
Bobby Backshots. Krabs, you play craps? I do when I'm with a squad, for sure. I don't really like playing craps alone. That's more of a group game. But that's the most fun group game you can play. All right? What table games? I was playing roulette mainly. That's my game. A little bit of blackjack too, but love seeing that ball spin, end up where I don't want it to be. Saw a lot of that this week. But we had a good trip. Right? We move. Why don't we talk about some CBI? Why don't we get it over with? Because it's gross.
Yeah, these games suck.
It's gross. Dill God's got EKU, Eastern Kentucky ML. Yeah, I wouldn't like that line move. I'll be honest with you. Let's pull it up real quick, though. Let's see what we're working with.
They're down
CBIs.
2. There you go.
What's up?
I said they're down 2.
Sure. All right, Eastern Kentucky. Hearts. I wanted to take Eastern Kentucky today. I wanted to take some day action. I wake up and the line's at freaking 7. I was like, what's going on here? I didn't know if there was an injury or something, but I'm rooting for you, Dill God. Come on. Hang in there. But wow, Jovan, this Rice line is down to 5 now. What's going on? Are we going to get good Rice today? Are we going to get smooth offense, passing ball around, looking good Rice today? Because that line's down to 5 from 6.5, and the public is not on them. That's for sure.
Yeah, maybe we do just get good Rice today. I don't know. I've kind of been, not initially, but a lot of these super high-scoring or supposed to be high-scoring games in these tournaments, even like the real tournament, but especially in the NIT CBI, with super high totals have been soaring under. And this is the one with kind of a line move down, which initially I guess I kind of disregarded for some of these games, but now it's all the way down to 158.5 from 162. So I kind of like the under. Maybe it's kind of getting in late, but I think we get it's one of those games where we just get a brick fest to start, and it's going to be high tempo. It's going to be a lot of possessions. So yeah, it's probably going to be scary a little bit, but slow start. I don't know if they'll be able to recover with such a high total. I like that, if anything.
Okay. Rice is getting 43% of bets, 25% of handle on the spread, 22% of bets, 13% of handle on the ML per Visson. So don't love the splits there. I don't really know why that line is moving so much. A little weird. I wanted to take Rice this morning, but is it too good to be true? Did I miss out on my opportunity here, Jovan?
Possibly.
Man.
Possibly.
All right. And you said you leaned what? You leaned the under in the total?
Under.
Okay. It's down about 4 points from the opener,
I know.
so I like it.
I know.
Okay. What about Radford and San Jose State? What do you think about these two teams? I mean, shout out San Jose State for an incredible year. I mean, to be honest with you, they were not projected to do a single thing this season, and they finished 5th in the Mountain West out of nowhere. This team loves getting to the rack. Very impressive. Tim Miles, our coach, deserves a raise, without a doubt. Omari Moore, he's going to be one of the best players in the Mountain West next season if he stays. He's awesome. But look, I like the Highlanders here. I really do. Taquan Smith from Murray State, their best player. That kid can ball. Brian Antone, the kid from Villanova who transferred in. Really slow start to the year this season. I don't know why the heck he transferred or what's going on or why he came to Radford from Nova, but slow start, but he's really been heating up recently. He has double figures in 11 of his last 13 games for Radford, so he's playing his best ball. This team does have some good players. Our guy Daquan Smith came in from Murray State, so these are some guys who came in from some better schools. They're used to playing up to comp. Now they're playing a team who is in a better conference, a team who probably is better on paper. That's why they're laying 6.5. Not really surprising here. This is not really a fade the public or, contrarian bet for me. This is a basketball brain play for me. I like Radford to keep this one close and within the number. I really don't think anybody on San Jose State can keep up with Antone if he's on his game, which he has been more often than not recently. So I'm rolling with the Highlanders here, covering the spread. Small school from Southwest Virginia, backing my boys, and the 10 seed in the CBI to cover. They're not going to win, but they're going to cover against San Jose State and Spartans tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, I could see that. I genuinely have no idea what to do with this game. It's going to be tough because, I mean, theoretically, I guess on paper, it's going to be hard, I think, for Radford to score, which I guess, the total is pretty low, and they're playing a really good San Jose State defense, so it's not the craziest take in the world, but I just don't know how they're going to do it. So it's a scary one for me to back, but it's not like I'm too confident in San Jose State either, so I will not have a bet on this game. Be rooting you on.
Okay. All right. And then let's talk about the nightcap for the CBI. Everyone's talking about it tonight. Everyone wants to bet it. I've heard it all throughout the streets. All right. Milwaukee and Charlotte. Don't let Mia Khalifa Stepbro get hot. Don't let him heat up a little bit here. Jovan, I wish I took that bet yesterday, but I'm soft. Looked Jovan in the eyes yesterday before I freaking left. I was like, yo, Charlotte's playing today. Mia Khalifa. Or maybe it was 2 days ago. Whatever it was. Who cares? I was like, Charlotte's playing Western Carolina. Lane 6. They're going to win this game by 10 plus, right? And he's like, yep. Didn't think about it the rest of the freaking day. Didn't place it. They won that game by 11, sure. Or 9. They covered. Anyways, I like the under in this game. Has it moved? It hasn't really moved much. The splits are good. There's less than 45% of bets and handle on the under in this game. We know if Charlotte wants to win this one, which I think they should, laying 5.5 here, 6 most places, they're going to have to slow this game down. Milwaukee likes to run a little bit and pick up the pace, but Charlotte likes to play slow. And I think for them to win this game and cover, the total's going to have to go under in this game. And I do think that our guy, Mia Khalifa Stepbro, Ali Khalifa, does get it done. I think he's too much to handle. Milwaukee has really no bigs at all. I think Charlotte tries to draw out the shot clock, limit possessions for both teams, and win this game in a slow burner. Give me the under in Charlotte and Milwaukee tonight. What do you think?
To be honest, I kind of like the over.
Wow.
And
What?
it's not necessarily a fade of like Charlotte's defense against Milwaukee, but I think Milwaukee is going to run and their defense is going to be pretty horrendous. Let's say. I think Charlotte's going to be the one to really score points and kind of, I don't know, beat Milwaukee at their own game. To be honest with you. I could see Mia Khalifa Stepbro eating on the inside. I know it's a tough matchup with Freeman on there, but I think it's going to be a one-on-one battle.
He'd be eating that inside.
Yeah, of course he does. But I think it's going to be a one-on-one battle in the paints for a lot of it, which in theory I guess could lead to slower possessions, sure. But I think it's going to be a track meet for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, I mean, you're not going to get from these two teams, and a track meet is take it in theory because we have a 139 total, but that's kind of the side that I lean.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we got some sub bangs. Shout out for the sub bang squad. Great way to start off the Monday after all that cake from the weekend. I am full. I am done with the cake. Done. Krabs and Jovan on all opposites today. I love it. Yeah, I don't love it. I'll be honest with you. But we are. Man, I want to take Rice.
Take it.
Talk me off it.
I have nothing to talk you off it.
Okay.
I have no
Corbin
conviction.
versus Verlander on the mound tonight. One washed pigeon versus a Cy Young candidate. Yeah, Verlander probably is going to be a little washed this year on his new team. I agree. And Pat Corbin's looking great. Yeah, not really. That should be a good one, though. And then we've got World Baseball Classic tomorrow, right, Jovan?
What we got tonight? We got the other semifinal tonight.
I meant the U.S., but we do have a game tonight. Okay, so who do we got playing?
Yeah, we got Japan and Mexico. I'm taking the under.
So where are we at in the tournament right now? 4 teams left?
3. It's just the U.S. and then U.S. in the championship, and then winner of the semi will face them and Merrill Kelly.
Okay.
So that should be a good one tonight. Like I know it's been a lot of offense, I guess, in the World Baseball Classic so far, but this is probably one of the better like pure pitching matchups that we've gotten. So like if you're here to watch, yeah, we got Patrick Sandoval, who I'm a bigger Patrick Sandoval believer than most, especially. I mean, he's been good here. And then we got Roki Sasaki, who is the Japanese pitcher who is pumping, 101 on a consistent basis. Going to be on the mound for them tonight. So it's going to be I think he's going to deal. It's going to be a masterclass. Sandoval, I think he's going to deal too. Talk about that Japan lineup. Lars Nubara and Otani have been the main two providers, and they both struggle with lefty-lefty changeups, which is a lot what Sandoval is going to give them. So I think it's going to be a pitcher's duel, which, I mean, they're not going to go too long because of team restrictions, so take it with a grain of salt, but I think it's going to be a little masterclass from both these guys and both these bullpens. Mexico's bullpen's been really, really good too. So I took that under 8.5.
Okay. Is this Sasaki guy legit? Are we going to see him in the league soon?
Yeah, he should.
Okay.
I don't know the status of where he's at with that or anything, but he is electric. I would recommend everybody tune in to watch that guy tonight.
What time tonight?
7 Eastern or Central?
He's 21. Next year or the year after? Okay. I'm sure we'll start hearing about him soon, right? I guess this is honestly probably the start of it. I've already seen tweets about him today. I didn't know he was pitching tonight, though, so that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Past my bedtime. Grow up, the Hopper. Come on. If you guys haven't watched the World Baseball Classic, I'll be honest with you. If you're a baseball fan, you need to be watching it because it's electric.
Yeah.
Place is packed. Place is loud. Players care. So Trey Turner, shout out Trey. Absolute beast. He said that was his biggest hit of his career. Best moment of his career is what he said. He said that's right up there with the World Series. Shout out the Nats in 2019. Right up there. Yeah. I mean, he's so freaking awesome, man. He's going to be the best shortstop in baseball for the next 5 years. He will be. He gets better every year. He gets more power every year. He's consistent. If he can stay healthy, he will be the best shortstop in baseball in the next 5 years. He's only getting better at the plate.
Yeah.
Straight up. I remember watching him when he first came up for the Nats, 2018-ish, 2017 maybe, 2018 though, and the guy couldn't hit shit. Look at him now. It's incredible where he's come. His fielding's terrible. No, his fielding's not terrible. He had a terrible year last year in the field. He had the yips. I don't know what the heck that was, but that's not the fielding I saw in D.C. where he's making Derek Jeter type hops and throws. So, he had the yips last year in the field, but I expect his glove to come back a little bit because I know he's better than that.
Yeah, his bat's going to be there, especially in Philly. I mean, going to a hitter's park for a guy like him is...
I mean, the amount of triples, I would love to let's get Prize Picks to put up a freaking over a half inside the park home run for Trey Turner this season because he's getting one there in Philly. In center field, are you kidding me?
Free.
He's going to bang one off the top of the wall, and he could run around the bases twice by the time they get that ball in. So, shout out Goldschmidt, shout out Arenado, shout out the Cardinals, Wainwright for lending their guys for this. I agree with Nolan. I think everybody should be playing in this, and I like their guys talking their shit. Yeah. I like the guys talking the shit and kind of chirping the players who sat this one out. Let's play for Team USA and let's get a dub, right? Because these other teams are really freaking good too.
Yeah,
it's not the NBA or basketball Olympics, right, where we can kind of go in there with our B team and probably still run the table. This is legit. So our guy Moyoyoyo29 in chat saying I'm on Trey Turner multi-homer games this season. I love it. I do. But Jovan, we talked about all these freaking CBI games, man. And God, I hope Eastern Kentucky hangs on for you, bro. It's looking sketch right now. Down 6 with 9 left. What else you got today, though, Jovan? You got any NHL? You got any NBA you love? You take a peep?
Yeah, I tapped into the ice a little bit today.
Okay. Not too many games, right? We got about 5. A couple big favorites. I saw Chicago is like plus 350 against Colorado. We got Edmonton laying minus 330 to the Sharks, so we can kind of eliminate those, I'm assuming. But why don't you take us through the NHL slate? You don't have to take too long. Let us know what we need to keep our eyes peeled on and what we need to be betting on today on the ice.
Yeah, took the over in the Sens-Pittsburgh game. Over 6.5 there, which it's kind of my favorite thing to back teams to score goals coming off of a pretty disappointing performance, which in the Penguins' case, they got shut out 6-0 on Saturday against the Rangers. So coming back at home where they score a lot of goals, definitely more than they have been on the road, especially lately. I see their team total over 3.5, juiced to almost minus 140 pretty much everywhere you look, which is a great sign. and they're going to be facing an AHL goalie in all likelihood who has been really, really good in the AHL. So what better time to fade him than when he comes up here? And the Senators team has been scoring goals, definitely giving up a lot, especially on the road. So I think we get a shootout here. Doesn't hurt that you have Jari in that too. Has been pretty horrendous, and yeah, their defense is banged up to shreds. So I took that over. And then the prop that I had on the board was Matthew Tkachuk for the Penguins under a goal. I took that, which they've been putting him up like spottily, and he has been absolutely ripping the puck. He's gone I think it's the last 3 games he had a goal. He had 2 in one of them. Now they put him up against the Red Wings, who haven't been good at all, and I see a minus 125 in the books to the under, which is really, really interesting. So took that under. It's probably one of the weirdest ones I see on the board. So we'll see how that one turns out. He either scores in 5 minutes or doesn't sniff the net. So I'll be going with those on the ice.
All right. Well, good looks. Thanks for taking us through those games. Dilgod, my bad for the fake bang, my man. I didn't know Eastern Kentucky was up. I'm looking at a score right now that's telling me they're down 67-61. That must be wrong. That's on me. I apologize for the heart attack. Let me know what the actual score is of that game so I can follow along, guys, because whatever app I'm looking at right now does not have the right score. All right?
Yeah, and no matter is not Brady Tkachuk. It's Matthew Tkachuk.
Ooh, good call. Eastern Kentucky up 72-65. All right, come on. Let's go. Love it. And then NBA, Jovan, I took a peep. We've got about 6 games on the professional hardwood here. I mean, I don't love much. I'm not too tapped in to the NBA currently. I will be more, once March Madness ends and we get closer to the playoffs. That's when I start betting NBA pretty heavily. But we are seeing some line moves, probably a lot of injury stuff. Memphis up to now 4.5 after opening up 1.5 point favorites against Dallas. So I'm assuming somebody's out again for Dallas, whether it's Kyrie or Luka, right? Because those guys have kind of been out. What about Utah, though, getting 6.5 points to the hottest team in basketball, the Kings?
Yeah, that's a little interesting. I will say for that Mavs Grizzlies games, I've resigned anything that I think is the smart play there because they've played a couple times. Some of them without more guys than others. I think they've played twice in the last week or so. And I don't know what the injury situation is tonight, so I'm out. I'm good on that. But yeah, that Jazz game is certainly interesting. I just can't say I've had any. Not that I've done it too much, but I haven't had any success when I have fading Kings. So I will, especially with that move, I am a little concerned.
Yeah, to say the least. I was hoping that'd be at 4.5 by the time we started talking about it, not 6.5.
Yeah.
Okay. And gosh, man, Rice is down to 4.5.
Sheesh.
I'm trying to find a book that might still have 5. Not having too much luck, man. What the hell is going on? Somebody in chat, let me know if there's a weird injury thing going on in that game. But yeah, Jovan, any other NBA bets you like on the 6-game slate?
Yeah, I do kind of like the Warriors, and I don't know what the injury situation is there. It's more so based on the Rockets, though. I know it kind of, what was it, yesterday? They were kind of in the situation, I guess, to fade them, which it did. Shout out our Uber driver. I was with Trent, and we were taking an Uber. Guy gave us the whole square report, and it included taking the Rockets because they've been they beat the Pelicans, just beat the Lakers, just beat the Celtics, and he's like, yeah, there's no chance they lose to the Pelicans, who've been dog shit too. They just beat them, So we took them. Kind of the same situation here. I am willing to fade them after these last week or so results of games they've had. Warriors have been playing well, but they are coming off a bad performance against the T-Wolves. I don't know who played in that game. I don't really care. It's I know you like Clay to go off, and I think he does. That 10.5 number is very enticing. And yeah, Rockets, 100% Fat Girls, have been the public darling the past week, and going to keep fading them because they are going to start losing some games.
All right. Somebody asked in chat, who made the most money in Vegas? I don't know. I definitely didn't make the most money this trip. Might have been Chelly, honestly. Chelly was smacking first half under parlays. He was hitting some hockey bets. It might have been Chell.
Yeah, just might have been.
Don't let Chelly get hot. All right. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I locked in Rice, guys. I locked in Rice. I don't know why the heck that line is moving so much when the splits are looking like they're looking right now. I have no freaking idea. No idea. But I'm moving with it. I'm back in Rice. This Rice team played like crud at the end of the season, but they were one of the smoothest, best offenses, least turnover prone offenses for the first 2/3 of the season. Let's hope they get back to it. And the spread moving late like this is a good sign, I think. Hopefully it's not injury related. You can't find anything. I grabbed +5. There was only one book left that had it. Not going to give out a free ad, but grab it while you still can, guys. Grab it while you still can. And also, make sure you guys download Pickett. Make sure you guys download Pickett. Okay, follow us on there. Keep track of your bets. Keep track of your action. Hold yourselves accountable. Don't lose all your coins, right? Let them do the tracking for you. Download Pickett, all right? Use promo Jovan, okay? And follow the boys, and make sure you keep up to date on when we're locking in our bets. I think you get notice when you follow us, when we lock in our bets. So you know exactly right away, right when we lock in a bet. So you don't have to complain about lines moving. All right? Follow us on Pickett. Follow us on Pickett. Nightbot, sure. A little too early to be that horny right now, but you know what? We'll let it slide. It's Monday after the first 2 rounds. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. What else? Yeah, not a good line move for Mia Khalifa Step Bro down there to 5.5. That's a little scary. Did I miss streaming? Yeah, I did. We had a good time out there, though. For sure. For sure. Okay. Japan team total over 5.5 and -2.5, both +100. Well, Jovan, you probably don't love that.
I mean, it could hit. I mean, I'm probably banking on a little bit more of a masterclass, I guess, on their side with Sasaki more than Sandoval and the bullpen. I think they do enough. I wouldn't be shocked to see like a 4-2, 4-3 game. But
Okay.
wouldn't be loving
Okay.
that.
Yeah, low scoring.
Yeah.
What about any preseason nerfies? Nuke the White Sox nerfie today. Please don't nuke any nerfies in preseason. Please.
Yeah.
I know we're joking though.
Yeah, unless the goat's pitching at him, which it didn't hit. So just saying, but Kyle Bradish looking like Himothy already this year. 2 Ks in the first today. Sure.
All right. I like it. I do want to talk about my NBA play though.
Let's hear
Before we move on to the squad ride. All right. I want to back Klay Thompson tonight. Look, I know I'm no NBA sharp. All right. I know my NBA record honestly is pretty fire this year. But I like Klay Thompson to go over his points prop tonight. We saw Klay Thompson kind of beefing with the Grizzlies in that last game, talking about his rings on the bench,
Sure.
right, when they were losing. He kept just going 1, 2, 3, 4, going over all his rings, which I think is a little ridiculous, living in the past. But anyways, I think Klay Thompson shows out tonight. His points prop is really high, 22.5. He's kind of a red-out gob at that number pretty much. I think he goes off. I think that number is high for a reason. And I think Klay Thompson's going to drop probably 25 tonight and prove a point because he still can. Dude's been playing pretty good, I'd say, this season when he's healthy. So Warriors on the road, I know. But they're laying 10.5. They're laying 11, right? And I think Klay goes off and leads the charge against Houston. I hope Golden State doesn't win by too much that they pull out Klay. That's the only thing I'm really worried about here is that, they're up huge and he doesn't play the fourth, right?
Yeah, that is a concern. That's probably one that I'll be willing to take.
Okay. The past were defending champs. Yeah, I know. Grizzlies are your little brothers. I agree, Mush. I agree.
Like, when he does it so many times, gets corny after a little bit.
Yeah, it's like let's back it up with the play this year.
Yeah, I mean, which he has to some bit, but you can't really do it. Can't really do it when you're getting cooked.
Yeah. But he deserves to talk as much crap as he wants. Right, Jovan? Right, Mush? I mean, he's one of the best players ever on one of the greatest teams ever. So let him talk that talk, right? But let's back it up tonight. Let's go out there and let's show out because we know he's been ready to get back out there on the court after getting mocked on the bench, right? I love the spot for Klay. Absolutely love it. Any basketball brain thoughts in that matchup against Houston? I mean, I know Houston doesn't guard a parked car, And that total is, relatively high, 236. You think it's a decent matchup for Clay, basketball brain wise and not just narrative?
Oh, I mean, absolutely. I mean, we've seen
Okay.
it play out twice. He has 240 balls against Houston this year,
Mm,
which I mean, you
okay.
probably
Let's make
probably
it
don't,
3.
yeah, probably don't love to a degree, but
No. He's
yeah,
had two
two,
30 balls.
yeah, 40.
He's had two 40 pieces this season
I mean,
against Houston.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Yeah,
Oh, no. Chat, help. Help. He has. Great. Okay. Well, that makes me not like it as much, but it would make normal people like it more. So we'll call that even. And yeah, Mush, I'm with you, dude. 10.5 is crazy. That's a crazy spread for a 7-29 road team this year.
exactly. And
Is that just
it's climbing,
ATS
too.
or is that ML? Is that ML? That is ML. That is not even spread. Spread, they're actually a little bit better, 9-27.
Yeah,
7-29 they are? Are you kidding me?
yeah, and we're seeing
I
some
know it's
11,
Houston, but
seeing some 11s now too. And yeah,
yeah, we're seeing them.
back to back off a loss doesn't hurt either.
Should we just take
I don't think
freaking
it's
Golden
back to back off.
State?
I mean, I'm not against that
If
whatsoever.
if the shoe fits, you know?
Yep.
You want to check the splits? I'm pulling them up.
I mean, I can only imagine.
Let's check out the Washington Splittertons. Yeah, Golden State getting 38% of bets, 41% of handle on the -11 per Visson. ML obviously getting nuked, but that's got to be only in greasy parlays. That should hit.
Yeah.
If you're taking Rocket Spread or ML, please delete your sports book. Sure, Caleb. Love it. I like where Caleb says that. Yep. Maybe we should take the Warriors tonight. I need some NBA bets.
There we go.
I need some help. Chat. Let me know if there's any NBA plays you love tonight. I'm talking love. I'm talking that you're actually putting your money on. Don't waste our time in chat here if you're just throwing out leans. Let me know what you're actually betting on tonight. What is your favorite play in the NBA? Because I need some plays. I need some action today. We've got no real CBB, for the next couple of days. So, Boston Sports Talk, I ain't deleting shit. I love the energy, bro. Why did we act like the CBI doesn't exist on score apps? Yeah, it's really annoying. But whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Safari and the Warriors. Sure. He's heating up a little bit. Okay. Wazy World, I also need action today, brother. I need help. Might be a prize picks type of day. Yeah. Dude, I need. You know what? That's it. That's definitely what it is. It's 100% a prize picks day today, Jovan. I haven't sent a prize picks in the last couple of days because we've been out in Vegas. So, I'm going to be taking Clay points. You like that to chuck under goals. Any other props that you're leaning at that you've checked out? Because I know you've been on fire. You can toot your horn a little bit. What are you, 8-1 your last 9 props in CBB?
I did. Yeah, those are the March Madness props that I've posted so far. So it's been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't loaded up too many. I'm hoping to get some goals allowed for the NHL because I would like to take really either goalie over in that said Pittsburgh game to kind of go along with that. So if that goes up, that'll be the case. Other things, I wouldn't mind backing Sasaki to strike out 25 tonight. That would be nice. That's up there too. But yeah, we can go through and look.
Sasaki over 5.5 strikeouts.
Wouldn't mind that one bit.
He doesn't really have a chart up. I mean, not really surprised, but okay. You think he just absolutely dominates tonight?
Yeah, I think he will.
Okay. Total bases, Shohei's up, Nootbaar's up. I'll be honest, I did not know Lars Nootbaar was from Japan. Probably should have. Learn something new every day. Very cool. I did see the picture, though, of Lars Nootbaar with Shohei. And I know our guy Nick Yale is hype. He thinks that maybe they steal Shohei over to the Cardinals in the coming years.
Sure.
Wouldn't that be something? Sure. Arosarena's up. Sure. Okay. Your boy, Jovan. Are you giving any of these TBs a look? Maybe Big Rowdy. I don't think he's done anything.
No, he's been all right if I think so.
Austin Barnes.
Yeah, I don't mind those. I mean, I will say I'm not like too crazy, obviously, because I like the under and I like both these pitchers of taking total base props. But I know everybody
Right.
loves Randy, and I'm certainly not one to fade no matter who's on the mound. 'Cause
Okay.
when the lights are the brightest, that guy has been absolutely ridiculous. And I love to
What
see it before the season.
what has Meneses been doing? Has he been still raking?
Has he been all right? I think he's been all right.
Like, where do you even look up the stats for these games?
That's what makes it so tough. I mean, you can look it up on like
Yeah.
ESPN. There's no like easy way to have it concise.
Mm.
I mean, it's difficult.
Okay. Damn, Clay's got like some blue glow in the back. That could be a good sign.
A little 40-piece glow.
Sure. Definitely lock that one in. Let's see what else we got. Which to Chuck is it? Is it M, Matt?
Yeah,
Not Brady. Under
I'm
goals.
ready. Yeah, the owner with a goal.
Okay. We got Sasaki over strikeouts we like. Any CSGO today?
Yeah, got to ask Trent for that one. He's been pretty surgical with some underhead shots. Dude, like tripled the line. I remember that when we first got there.
Sure. Okay. Trying to find one more potentially, but looking through these NBA plays, trying to see if there's any chalk we can fade. Damn, P. Bev coming off a nice game. Sure.
Yeah.
Mitchell Robinson complaining about playtime. Maybe we should take him.
That's funny.
Steph, what's he looking at? Okay.
Cool.
I really like Clay tonight, boys. I really like Clay tonight, boys. I really do. All right. Anything else we need? Anything else that you want to look at before we do squad ride?
Now it's about all for me. I know we're seeing
Okay.
some props that people like in the chat. I've seen a lot of Levine threes.
Mm.
It's an interesting one.
Let's take a look at it. Okay, I spelled that wrong. Nice.
Yeah, not Adam. Zach.
Levine threes, people like?
Yeah.
Well, now I know why. Okay.
Yeah. He had 11 last time they played. Sure. That was that game. Oh.
He had 11 last time they played Philly. My goodness.
That's what somebody said. Yeah.
I wonder why they like his threes. Sure. All right. Well, maybe we lock in this little three-piece. Take the edge off.
Let's do
I
it.
don't think there's any CBB I really like today. Do they have my guy Khalifa up? Oh, man. They do. They do.
Do they now?
And we might have to tail for the vibes, bro. We should take his PRA, bro. He's literally Nikola Jokic. He might be better.
Might be.
He might be better.
Just might be.
Do you like any of his props today?
I mean, not particularly, but I mean, I'm not going to fade him. It's a tough matchup for him.
All right, I'm putting him in for the vibes.
Yeah.
Four-piece. Got to go with Khalifa Stepbro. Mia Khalifa Stepbro here over PRA. Dude is literally Jokic. He'll probably have like 8 and 8 and 8. We'll go Sasaki over strikeouts, to Chuck under goals. Matthew, not his brother Brady. Matthew under goals. And we'll go Clay Thompson over points. I like it.
There we go.
Four-piece hold the fry. EKU, please pull through. Doga, what's the score? Give me a score check. Milwaukee money line. Good shot at hitting. Oh no, Dead Larry Bird. That's our chat sharp right now. 78-78. How much time's left? How much time's left?
Banger of a game.
Man, 2 minutes.
Electric.
Holy smokes.
Electric.
I deliver flowers to Chuck's mom. Sure. All right. Let's get the squad ride ready. Let's start brainstorming, Jovan. Why not us?
Why not?
Why not us? You want to put in that over in Pitt, Ottawa?
Yep.
Okay. Over 6.5. What about that Japan and Mexico under? It was a good look last time we put in World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, people sleep though. I mean, there's 9 runs in that first inning, and there were 0 runs after the like this third inning and on. Like, I mean,
Okay.
it only hit touched 13, so it only went over by a run and a half. So I mean, yeah, we got better pitchers on the mound today. We'll say that.
Well, let's run it back. We have limited options today, anyways. So,
Yeah,
you want to put the Warriors in there?
yeah, we can put the Warriors in there.
Golden State Warriors minus 10.5. Sure. I'd be down to put in, Radford or, I mean, I know we disagreed on a lot of plays today, but we could put Radford in. We could put Rice in, but that starts up really soon.
Yeah,
We could roll with these 3 plays and see what happens.
I mean, we could also just say fuck it and put Clay in the ball.
We could put the player props in there.
Yeah,
Do you like it that much where you want to do something like that today?
Clay, I'd be down. Yeah, put that in.
All right. Let's put Clay in. Points. Damn, that's how you know Jovan likes my prop when he tells me to put it in the squad route. I gotta nuke this today. My goodness, he never likes my props because
That's
they
not
usually
true.
suck.
That's not true.
They usually suck. What was the CBD promo again? Yeah, it's in chat. Promo code BOOKIT, 15% off. All right, just drop the link in the chat. Make sure you guys support our guys over at Pure. Okay. Good products. They drop some new gummies as well, so make sure you guys check those out. DM me receipts. DM me receipts. So I know you guys are testing them. Let me know how you guys like them. All right.
Yeah.
Pure. Sure. Love it. Well, do we want a 5th leg? Like, are we putting in a 5th one here? What do you want to do?
Do we have one?
We could find one. Ace 4. It's actually his over points to that. It's his over. How about them apples? He's been asked recently. It's more of a narrative play. Big bet Ryan, 80-80, 1 minute left. Okay. Chat, give us another play. Give us one more play to put in the squad ride. Whatever play I see the most, we will put in. So go ahead and drop your favorite play of the night. Anything goes. Put it in there. Your one favorite play of the day. Go. Hurry up. Go. Mia Khalifa, PA. Sure. Aaron Judge under home runs. We could do that today.
There we go.
Imagine we just put that out as a squad ride. Aaron Judge under home runs.
You should just start tacking it like at the bottom of your card, just every day.
Well, I got to be careful. I can't put it in every single entry I take because you can only place a certain amount of you can only have a certain amount of payout on a single player's prop before they cut it because they don't want you, I guess, being that liable for a single prop. So once you hit like a certain amount of payout threshold with those entries, it'll cut you off.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it easy. I'm mixing them in there.
There you go.
Indiana State sucks. Let's go. Good. Zags Natty. Sure.
There you go.
Need more plays, chat. Need more plays. Over 3.5 clams mucked. Not putting that in. I like where your head's at, though.
There you go. That's the energy we need.
Indiana women's minus 14. Oh. He puts in quotes, lock.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's how you know.
San Jose State under. Bulls. A lot of Bulls. Patrick Corbin under ERA. Now we're talking, Delgado.
Yeah, now we're talking. Now
Sacramento. Need more plays, chat. Need more plays. Mavs ML. San Diego in the points. Blackhawks ML. Harden assists. Milwaukee. Blackhawks ML again. We could put Blackhawks ML in there for the memes. It's plus 350.
You know that shit's going to win if we put that.
Rice points. I like Rice. It just starts up in 30 minutes, but we could put it in there.
And it's a little soon. It can be an unofficial squad ride for whoever wants it.
All right. Well, I didn't love any of the plays in chat. I'll be honest with you guys. Red Wings. What do you think about the Red Wings today? I don't know.
I mean, I kind of like them. I'm not going to lie. It's just there's been a decent sized move towards Florida, so I'm scared to hop on now. I want to see what it has to do with any goalie news, any personnel issues. I haven't really looked, but do lean them. Dane Dunning, Nerfy. There you go.
I mean, should we put that in?
We can. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to veto it if it wins, though. Hunter
Hunter
Gaddis.
Gaddis, sure. Hunter Gaddis is really good. Jesus Christ. Let's put the Dane Dunning Nerfy in. Fuck it.
There we go.
Please don't vote for that.
Yeah.
All right, chat. We've got the Pitt Ottawa over 6.5 on ice. We've got Japan Mexico under 8.5 on the Diamond World Baseball Classic. We've got Golden State Warriors minus 10.5. We've got Klay Thompson over 22.5 points. And we've got the Dane Dunning Nerfy. Sure. 20 seconds, Indiana State ball. They call timeout. What's the score in that game? Let me know. Let's get that poll up. Let's start voting. Go, 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 go. Hurry up. Run. Go. Sprint to the poll. 80-80. Oh, my goodness. OT. Oh. Jesus. Clay got bumped on FanDuel. Yeah, he's going to get bumped on Prize Picks here soon, guys. He's already bumped on all the books, so I would lock this one in ASAPs. ASAPs.
Here we go.
What do you got?
Just looking at the votes here.
Klay Thompson's winning right now. Holy smokes. People like that prop.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Just strap up today.
I like it too. I'm playing that 4-piece entry. I just locked it in, actually. I'm going to make it a 5-piece as well and put in that Nerfy for the vibes.
That's crazy.
Let's go. Why not us? Why not us? Is there another square I can put in here too? Oh, I know what I can put in. Judge Unda. Sure. It's been a while. Why not?
Yeah, it's been a good bit. Good bit.
Under 45.5. Sure. We'll lock that one in too. Why not us? We want Clay. Yeah, you guys do want Clay today. I like it. I like it today. All right. We got overtime. Yeah. Praying for you, God. Come on. Come on. Clammucker 3000 likes RJ Barrett under points. Sure. Where can I watch the CBI? Well, you guys know there's streams everywhere you can find. But it's on Flow Sports. Corbin over 3.5 Ks versus the Mets. That should hit.
Yeah,
that's kind of high.
That could be it.
That's kind of high, isn't it?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know how long he's pitching. I would assume he's getting stretched out a little more.
Depends on how many freaking nukes he gives up.
I mean, it really doesn't, though. Because, like, I mean, you can give up 6, but, like, you get through 2 innings and all 6 of those outs be strikeouts.
That's fair. All right, we got Klay Thompson. Already won the poll. My goodness. We got our first ever prop. First ever prop. And, yeah, we do need more votes. Brick Zan is right. 100%. We got a lot of people watching, not enough votes. But, yeah, we do have Klay Thompson over 22.5 points. Guys, I would get this one in ASAP. It's only going to move in the bad direction. It's only going to get higher. Okay?
Yeah.
So lock that one in ASAP. Jovan, if you had one winner tonight, what would it be?
The over in the Penguins Sens game.
Over in the Pens?
That would be it.
Okay. All right. There's the POD. The Milkman POD. Sure. Love it. And then, guys, we got Trent hopping on here in about a minute. All right. Taking us over and running the surgical stream. So make sure you guys hop on there. Bring your winners. All right. Please, please, please. Let's start the week off right. We got a sub bang from Only Mavs fans. Love it. Absolutely love the energy today. A lot of sub bangs today for a Monday. Love it. Just what the doctor ordered after a week of cake out in Vegas. So absolutely appreciate it, guys. Eastern Kentucky drawing the first blood in OT. Let's wrap that up and let's get an outright win. Why not us? All right. And we move. We move, chat. Okay? We'll catch you guys on here tomorrow. Hopefully there's more games, better card. All right? And we move. But tonight, it's all Klay Thompson over points. All right? We'll catch you guys on the grown-up hardwood tonight in the NBA. All right? We'll be seeing. We'll be seeing. Peace.